welcome, receive my salutations, my wishes and prayers for your well-being and my gratitudes for your being with me every day in the study of this great Bhagavad Gita. Good. Do continue. Let us be together, learn together and grow together. Some laptop problem, so I have to do it on cell phone. That's why the delay. So like every day, let us go for all these three things. Today's introduction is just start becoming matured. Maturity comes with knowledge. Knowledge comes with awareness. Just be aware of everything that is happening around within. Through that awareness, keep on gaining knowledge. What is right, what is wrong, what is good, what is bad, what to do, what not to do, how to do. In that way, when you grow in knowledge, the beautiful maturity comes. Maturity is committing zero mistakes and doing things 100% correct and perfect. Outcome is you are happy, the world is happy. Okay, that is the sole and only purpose of our everyday coming and studying our these great shastras like Bhagavad Gita, etc. Okay, four things. First one, our regular chant. Second is in the Rudram. Yesterday we concluded our Lagunyasaha. Today, Namaka Prashna, first Anuvaka. एक ही बार पढ़ेंगे, शायद कल एक भी एक बार, दो बार कर लो. Then one Anuvaka, depending on its size, twice or thrice. Then Bhagavad Gita, today we will just see 4th and 5th shloka precisely where Bhagavan, what he is going to tell in 6th and 7th shloka, uska introduction he gives. Then in our chantings we will do today, as I told you, Raghunatha Pratah SMAANAM. Very sweet it is. Or sorry. विष्णु का पढ़ेंगे आज. ओके, स्टार्ट. ओम 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 सहना भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै. ओम शांति शांति शांति. ओम गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णु गुरुर्देवो महेश्वरः गुरुः साक्षात् परं ब्रह्म तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः. Om. First one we have done. Second is chanting Rudra Prashnah Namakah. Namakam. Om Ata Shri Rudra Prashnah. Om Krishna Yajurvediya Taittiriya Samhita Chaturtham Vaishvadevam Kandam Panchamaha Prabhatakaha. Om Om Namo Bhagavate Rudraya. Om Om Namaste Rudra Manyava Utota Ishave Namaha. Namaste Astu Dhanvane Bahubhyamutate Namaha. Yataisha Shivatama Shivam Babhovate Dhanuh Shivasaravyaya Tavatayano Rudra Prudaya Yate Rudra Shiva Tanura Ghora Papakashini Tayanastanu Bhashantamaya Girishanta Vichakashi Yamishung Girishanta Haste Vibharshastave Shivangiritratam Kurumahigamsi Purushan Jagata Shivena Vachasatva Girishacha Vadamasi Yathanas Sarvamicchagada Yakshmagam Sumana Asatu Adhyavochadati Bhakta Prathamo Daivyo Pishak Ahikashcha Sarvan जम्भयन् सर्वाश्रयातु धान्यः असौ यस्ताम्रो अरुण उत बभ्रु सुमङ्गलः ये चेमागं रुद्रा अवितो दिक्षुश्रिता सहस्रशो वैशागं हेड ईमहे असौ यो वसर्पति नीलग्रीवो विलोहितः उतैनं गोपा अदृशन्नदृशन् उदहार्यः उतैनं विश्वाभूतानि सदृष्टो मृणयातिनः नमो अस्तु नीलग्रीवाय सहस्राक्षाय मीडुषे अथो ये अस्य सत्त्वानोऽहं तेभ्यो करन्नमः प्रमुञ्चतन्वनस्त्वमुभयोरार्त्रियोर्ज्यां याश्च ते हस्तैषव पराता भगवो वप अवतत्यदनुस्त्वगं सहस्राक्षशते शुधे निशीर्य शल्यानां मुखा शिवो नः सुमना भव विद्यं धनुः कपर्दिनो विशल्यो बाणवागुम् उत अनेशन्नस्येषव आभुरस्य निषङ्गतिः याते एतिर्मीढुष्टमहस्ते बभूव ते धनुः तयास्मान् विश्वतस्त्वमयक्ष्मया परिभुज नमस्ते अस्त्वायुधायानातताय धृष्णवे उभाभ्यामुत ते नमो बाहुभ्यां तव धन्वने परिते धन्वनो हेतिरस्मान् वृणक्तु विश्वदः अथो य इषुधिस्तभारे अस्मन्निधे हितं शम्भवे नमः नमस्ते अस्तु भगवन् विश्वेश्वराय महादेवाय त्र्यम्बकाय त्रिपुरान्तकाय त्रिकाग्निकालाय कालाग्निरुद्राय नीलकण्ठाय मृत्युञ्जयाय सर्वेश्वराय सदाशिवाय श्रीमन्महादेवाय नमः. Only first Anuvaka is so big, other ones are very small, but a very powerful, beautiful thing. At least we have known there is something called Rudram. In that we do namaskar to God, we ask from Him so many things that are required for our life, our dharma, our sadhana, ityadi. Good. Second one we have done. Now the third is Srimad Bhagavad Gita. We are into the study of 13th chapter. This is the first of the Jnana Shatkam. Gita has 18 chapters. First 6 are Karma Shatkam, second 6 are Bhakti Shatkam, third 6 are called Jnana Shatkam. In this Jnana Vibhaga, by the separating of the too much mixed up things, which proved which is real, unreal, which is to be adopted, other thing to be rejected, which is to be followed, which is to be given up, which is to be sought after, which is to be left away, which is to be taken as the goal or identified with, which is the one which we have to de-identify. So in this first chapter, 3 sets of the things mixed up are to be thoroughly understood by dividing, then which is to adopt or practice, which is to give up, or just to be so after knowing it. Now in this 13th chapter, Arjuna asks 3 pairs. Please tell me what is Prakriti and Purusha and their sambandha. What is Kshetra and Kshetragna, their sambandha. What is Jnanam and Jneyam, their sambandha. And leave that knowledge after gaining, you are freed. Okay, now after 13 chapters, 12 chapters, obviously I have to teach the Gita as the Gita is meant for. I can't pull down the Gita only to tell you Vyavahara. How to understand Gita for Vyavahara? Sufficient 350 days or 1 year of training is given to you. अब आपकी वो मर्जी है, बट हम तो यहाँ गीता का जो मेन मीनिंग है वही बताएंगे. On Arjuna's question, Vesa Bhagavan gave answer in that first 2 shlokas, that is second and third. And what is it? First he took up for the answering of Kshetra and Kshetragna. In that he says, Idam Shariram Kshetram. Then the one who knows this Shariram from the head to the bottom, from its birth to the death, and in and through all its modifications, age-wise modifications, health-wise modifications, the one who knows all of that, he is called Kshetragna. Clear? Now that Kshetragna is of 2 types. Who remains as a witness Kshetragna without involving in the Kshetra and its modifications. Another Kshetragna is he who, because of ignorance, gets identified. Ignorance that I am the Kshetragna, I need not be bound. Iska jnana nahi hona is ignorance. Because of it, he just out of delusion. है ना, मोह कहते हैं. He just for no reason gets identified and gets suffering. That is called jiva. Okay, so three things in me: the kshetragna, the jiva, and kshetra. Kshetragna, jiva, kshetra. You and I are now living life as jiva, because with all the kshetra called body, we are fully identified with aham, mama, and mahyam. It is me, it is mine, and it is for me. Think, this is philosophy. It takes time for it to enter into you. You know, when you are introduced to trigonometry, when you are in 8th, 9th, why not in the LKG, UKG? Uss samay 1 plus 1 also you don't know. But they are all taught till you become qualified for trigonometry. Once you are qualified, all these, the higher mathematics also taught. So too, you are just listening now only Geetha. So keep on listening, you grow in understanding. In the growth of understanding, these sublime things also you will understand. What it is, Sharira is Kshetra. I am the one identified with this Kshetra as a Jiva unnecessarily, but actually I am Kshetragna. I only know, I only illuminate. Like the Kshetra, I know a building, a house, a tree, a buffalo, a river, a mountain. I know I am the Kshetragna, it is Kshetra. So to this body I know. I am only Kshetragna, it is Kshetra. Maintain this relation, you will never suffer in life. Samsara hoga hi nahi. Samsara is equal to suffering. Continuous suffering is samsara. On the name of getting happiness, involving in another miserable thing is called as samsara. So, idam shariram kshetram, etadyo veti kshetrajnam. Okay. Now the second one is most important. The third shloka में जो भगवान कहते हैं, सर्व क्षेत्रेषु, in all kshetras, be attentive. Kshetragnas are not one per head. Then he is one without second. Then that kshetragna is me also, that kshetragna is you also. Then why you and me we are talking from the kshetra standpoint? You identify with your kshetra, you imagine me, see me, understand me with my kshetra, then the difference came. Like kursi also, table also, both are plastic. But from the standpoint of kshetra, one you call a chair to sit, other one is table to put the head and sleep. Are you talking about one thing or two things? One thing only in two ways. You understood the beauty? You are one only. Now you are a Geetha class student. When you go to college, you are a physics student. When you are on the ground, you are a player. You are talking about one person or three people. One person only, but in three expressions. Because each of the kshetra is different. Here you are a Geetha student, because the kshetra is this. So you are identified with this, therefore you are the student. In the playground, you are identified with the play, therefore you are a player. In the school, college, you just go and study, therefore there you are that. The same way, God, the world, all are one Paramatma, but through different kshetras seen, called as different. Okay? And the different one is Jiva. But the common thing behind all, Kshetragna, is one. And that is me, Krishna says, and that is you also. So, Kshetragnam chapimam iti sarva kshetreshu bharata. Now the last line was important. Kshetra kshetragnayor jnanam yat tat jnanam mama matam. In my opinion, though, real knowledge is that where you know what is kshetra, you know what is kshetragna, you know what is the relationless relationship between them. The relation is without kshetragna, the kshetra cannot be. The relationlessness is what? The kshetragna is never contaminated or influenced or disturbed by kshetra unless he chooses unnecessarily. The choosing called delusion and ignorance. Then you suffer. You know those people who walk on the fire naked. You know, कोई fish. And we थोड़ा सा इतना सा लगा एक बूंद चाहिए. 3 days we are on the bed. अरे how? They remained as kshetragna there, did not identify the kshetra, the body, to which the heat was coming. And we have identified the Kshetra, therefore immediately we got the pain of it. बात समझ आ रही कि नहीं? किस तरह से हम क्षेत्रज्ञ होते हुए भी आइडेंटिफिकेशन के कारण जीव बनकर सफर करते हैं. Like you know the 10 friends in your class, but among them with one you identify, then you suffer with that person. With other persons there is no suffering. Every day you meet them, you talk to them, you enjoy more with them because there is no attachment. But a stupid one girl or boy you identify, then like a Bevakoof Buddha, you go on looking for his or her message, leaving all my Geetha classes. That is why I am, isn't it? Angry with you. और बात समझ में? Interesting like children. Take them to exhibition. Everything they see. But one place they are stuck. अब मेरे को ये चाहिए. In other case, every case he was Kshetragna. But when he saw an object, he got identified. In he suffers. And he is given all other things. वो कहते नहीं चाहिए, वही चाहिए. Sometimes he is given better things than what he wants. But he says, नहीं मुझे जो चाहिए. These are all delusion. These are all ignorance. These are all slavery to the Kshetra. Which is, you can maintain and suffer. It is your choice. Who can stop you? But you study Geetha, understand the whole logic and mechanism and phenomena, and know the freedom that I can detach from the Kshetra and be liberated, and use that freedom. There you are. You can be everywhere but untouched by anything. Isn't it? Without trouble too. There are people, they have 100 friends but they are not bound. Other fellow, एक ही useless fellow है, बस फंसते हैं. हमारा example है आपका. Interesting. Think about it, very, very important. Okay. Now in the 4th and 5th shloka, Bhagwan just says कि मैं क्षेत्र का किस तरह से कैसे कहाँ से आया वो सारा मैं बताता हूँ. List. That list will say in 5, 6 and 7, but 4 and 5 will just give introduction. So let us chant them today. I'll tell you the literal meaning. Om Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama, Shri Geetha Sharanam Mama, Shri Vyasa Sharanam Mama, Shri Sadguru Sharanam Mama, Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama, Sharanam Mama, Sharanam Mama. Om Shri Krishna Parabrahmane Namaha, Srimad Bhagavad Gita, Atha त्रयोदशोऽध्यायः क्षेत्र क्षेत्रज्ञ विभाग योगः चतुर्थ पंचम श्लोकौ श्री भगवानुवाच. Two times because yesterday day before we chanted तत्क्षेत्रं यच्च यादृक्च यत् विकारी यतश्च यत् स च यो यत् प्रभावश्च तत् समासेन मे शृणु. तत्क्षेत्रं यच्च यादृक्च यद् विकारी यतः च यत् स च यो यत् प्रभावश्च तत् समासेन मे शृणु. नेक्स्ट श्लोक. ऋषिभिर्बहुधा गीतं छन्दोभिर्विविधैः पृथक् ब्रह्मसूत्र पदैश्चैव हेतुमद्भिर्विनिश्चितैः. Again. ऋषिभिर्बहुधा गीतं छन्दोभिर्विविधैः पृथक् ब्रह्मसूत्र पदैश्चैव हेतुमद्भिर्विनिश्चितैः. Beautiful, na? One thing is what was said by the Lord. Now I am entering into the meaning. What was said by the Lord in the 3rd sloka towards the end? He says, Kshetra Kshetragnayor Jnanam Yat Tat Jnanam. That real knowledge is the knowledge about Kshetra and Kshetragna. Oh Lord, real knowledge is if the knowledge of Kshetra Kshetragna, then that is what I asked you. You tell no. Therefore Bhagavan is telling the Jnanam about Kshetra Kshetragna. Second, this is Jnana Marga, is Vibhaga Marga. It is like what? Like in the world also. Any example you take. First a disease wala example. Now when one is suffering symptomatically, then all the diagnoses are done through various tests and the disease is along with cause totally ascertained. everything. है ना? Fever is there, body pain is there, weakness is there. तो अलग अलग रक्त परीक्षा करेंगे, बीपी करेंगे, यूरिन टेस्ट करेंगे. So everything is clearly analyzed there in that. Whatever is normal, we need not worry about. Whatever is defective, that is repaired. But before we giving the health, he will have to be repaired, that is treated. For that, he should be exactly known. सारे टेस्ट करके. And the doctors season, they know it. Age of the person, they know. They ask the history. Recently क्या हुआ? Then half of it they assess. But before treating, for the pakka knowledge, they go through, or they make him go through tests. The tests is called a vibhaga. Another example is a crime has happened. Anything, theft. Then CC cameras, who has entered, what time the theft has happened, who is suspicious. Then all of that, or a murder happened. So what are the evidences, clues that are there? And the murdered people, who are the close relatives, what are the latest cell phone talks or the videos or messages. तो वहाँ क्या कर रहे हैं, एक एक चीज को विभाग कर रहे हैं. Through all of that, then they come to know who is the murderer, what is the intention. Therefore, the case and he will be put in the jail. In the same way, another way of thing, beautiful. An object is taken, element, कुछ भी हो, it is physically, chemically, totally analyzed. Today's science की बात कर रहा हूँ. And all its inner components are noted. Having noted it, then they ascertain where it is useful, depending on the physical and chemical properties. इसका कहाँ कहाँ use होता है. In different things, either it is for nurturement, nourishment हो, या disease curing हो, or for any other purpose. है ना? Another example, कि a new virus has come. Then they totally dissect that virus, और उसका सारा, वो क्या कहते हैं technically, I don't know the word, medically, उसका पूरा निकालते हो formula, like corona का. Then how that has to be neutralized. For that, what is the antidote? Vaccine. That is experimented. Once it is ascertained, then slowly the dosage is calculated, that is given. I am giving 4 or 5 examples. In the same way, Kshetra ka all details. Kshetragna ka all details. We know, we should know. We should know. That is Jnana. Then which aspect of the Kshetra is useful, therefore we have to use it. Is detrimental, therefore we should not. जब आप दाल चावल खाते हो, चावल दाल, तो you know in the दाल को कड़ी पत्ता या मिर्ची हो, that you don't eat, साइड में रखते हैं. उसका थोड़ा flavor taste देने का होता है बस. You know other things to eat. When a fruit is given, you know, eat the fruit, throw the chilka. Goodly. Is it? Now Krishna says that only in this chapter, Shloka 4 and 5. Tat Kshetram, that Kshetra, whose Jnanam is real Jnanam, that Kshetra is this body, that Kshetra. Now my body, your body, everybody's body, total body. Yat cha. Yat, what it is. Yadruk, what are this? Its properties. What sort of it is? Yatcha yadrukcha, yad vikari. What are the modifications that happen on it? Yataha. What from, where from, why the modifications happen? Yat, what is the influence of those modifications? Or yat, yad vikari, yataha that vikari, and that vikari is from where? So yat has come 2 times, na? Tat kshetram yat yadruk yadvikari yataha, again yat. So the last yat is that vikaras are because of what reason? Modifications. So tat kshetram yat. And what exactly is it? First, you know, when you go to a shop, you just see the item, that is what yat. Then what sort of it, what purpose it is? यादृक् किस तरह का है बोलते हैं उसको. Then यच्च यादृक् से यद विकारी. What are the modifications happen in it? Because of what reason the modification? Yataha. Where from the modifications happen? Again yet. Finally, sahacha, that kshetra, yat prabhavaha. What influence it shows on the kshetragna? If it is allowed. How can one be without allowing the kshetra to show its prabhava on the kshetragna? Tat, all these six things are yad vikari, yat yataha yat, yat prabhavaha. यच्च यादृक् भी है. यत् यादृक् यद्विकारी यतः यत् again यत् प्रभावः. Six, these are the six things. Tat samasena. In a very precise form, may shrunu, I am going to tell you. Now see the vibhaga. Doctors only see the calcium, carbon, phosphorus aspects of the body. Anatomy, physiology, that's it. But many other things about the body, the metaphysical, beyond physics thing, doctors don't know. This is the meaning of first shloka, number 4th. Tat kshetram yat, tat kshetram yadruku, tat kshetram yad vikari, tat kshetram yataha, tat kshetram yat sahacha yat prabhavaha. Tat me shrunu, listen from me, samasena. I am not telling you in detail, very short. You think for yourself. वही समाज है ना, बिकॉज इट्स द युद्ध क्षेत्र भाई. सो हम लोग खड़े हो गए दोनों तरफ, 10 लाख 20 लाख लोग मरने को, ये पूरा 20-22 लाख लोग टू किल ईच अदर. नो, 0 hour it is already delay हो गया. सो समाज है. ओके, व्हाई शुड आई लिसन टू यू? डू यू हैव एन अथॉरिटी? आर यू आर स्पीकिंग आउट ऑफ योर ओन हेड और हेड? नो 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 नो, आई एम नॉट द ओनली अथॉरिटी, है ना. देयर आर मेनी अथॉरिटीज to talk about the kshetra in all these details. That is said by Bhagavan in the Panchama 5th shloka. He says, Rushibhi Bahuda Geetha. This is the kshetra. These are the modifications in it. This is how the modifications happen. If one is careless, this is how the kshetra shows this type of prabhava. All these Rushibhi Bahuda Geetha. Bahuda means Bahu Prakarihi. The rishis themselves have went on singing, means talking about it. Where did they talk, sir? Chandobhihi, in all the Vedas. And not one or two, Chandobhihi, Vividhaihi. Many. And not only many, Pruthak means alag-alag. तो अलग-अलग ऋषियों ने अलग-अलग कालों में अलग-अलग छंदस वेदों में इस क्षेत्र की बात कही. और उन्होंने जो भी कहा, all of that put together, I am putting for you at one place. About the entire biography or biography of the kshetra, tat kshetra. Out of that kshetragna will be spoken. अभी तो क्षेत्र का टॉपिक चल रहा है. तो ऋषिभिः गीतम, बहुधा गीतम. बहुधा means बहुत बार भी, बहुत तरह से भी. Many times in many ways. In the form of what? All the Vedas. Chandovi. Chanda means Vedas. And in the Veda, Vividhaihi Pratak. विविध प्रकार से उन्होंने किया, बहु प्रकार से उन्होंने किया, अलग अलग प्रकार से उन्होंने किया, बार बार उन्होंने किया. क्या किया? गीतम, गाना. About what? About this kshetra. Therefore, I am not the only authority. All of them also have said. Even if you don't believe me, at least believe them for your own sake. मेरे को कोई फायदा नहीं उससे. ऋषिभिर बहुधा गीतम छंदोभिः विविधैः पृथक्. Not only Rishi in the Vedas, but Brahma Sutra Padai Chaiva. Even through the Brahma Sutras, are the final authority of knowledge for our Sanatana Dharmi Vedanti. For all of us, the Shastras are Pramanam. Among the Shastras, the Vedas are Pramanam. And for the sake of Brahma Tattva, Vedanta Upanishads are Pramanam. Even in the Upanishads, whatever thing to be clearly understood without confusion, all of them are given in the Brahma Sutras by Vyasa Bhagavan. That becomes the final authority. Vyasa ke rupe, Vyasa ke rupe, Bhagavan ko diya aakar. Therefore, in the Brahma Sutra Padas, in the words, the sentences of Brahma Sutra also, and Brahma Sutra is full of logic. Therefore, Hetu must be. तो द श्रुतिवादींस नामो जो बताया है जिनको रिवील हुआ, ये हेतुवादींस जिन्होंने बहुत विचारण करके लॉजिक किया, करके लॉजिक विचारण विनिश्चित ही, they also have came in the निश्चय रूप in the Brahma Sutra and the text following it about the kshetra to be having these aspects. तत् क्षेत्रम यत्तु यादृको यद्विकारी यतः सत्य यत् प्रभावः. All these things. So I am telling you not only from my authority, I am telling you from the authorities of the Shruti, the Vedas, the Rishis, also the क्या कहते हैं प्रस्थान त्रय में इसको मीमांसा शारीरिक क्या कहते हैं इसको न्याय प्रस्थान. So the ब्रह्म सूत्र पदों में भी हेतुवादियों ने उसका निश्चय किया. Logicians, thinkers who analyze the life, who analyze the miseries in life, who just went into the cause of it, then the deepest root cause they understood. In the process of that understanding only, they came to know the Kshetra. And it's all these details. In their cause hunting for the problems, miseries called as samsara, when they were reaching to the cause, as they were reaching, when they were discovering the cause to be the kshetra, in that inquiry that only all these 6 points which I said about the kshetra, they came to know thoroughly. Then they have vinishchitaihi, they have nishchaya purnakena, undoubtedly they said. Everything is like that. No, when anode cathode join करते हैं तो electric flow, तो निश्चय होता है बल्ब लगा के and all. Isn't it? Everything in this world that finally any electrical, electronic, mechanical engineering में वो जोड़ करके तोड़ करके या पास में लाके निश्चय करते. Chemical laboratory में ना, this acid, this base brought together, that is the precipitate. निश्चित हुआ एक्सपेरिमेंट करके दिखा के, then it the hypothesis is made into the whole whatever you call as an article with proofs. All doctorate PhD students, they do vinishchitayi only with hetu badhi. They take up a topic and all that they do research for 6 years, 7 years with all experiments and all, then finally they come to the conclusion. That's what vinishchitam. Hetu badhi. Then when the professor or the PhD granting people, when they ask them, interview them, with all the experiments they have done, results they got, ये सारा साबित करते. Just like before any medicine is allowed by the International Medical Association, whatever it is, so they ask all details from these research scholars who discovered this particular medicine or vaccine for a particular problem. वो इसको बताना पड़ता है. वो सारे वो लोग फिर जांच-बूझ करके टीम होता है 5-6, then they say all right, but these 2 places is doubt, that also clear करो, कर दिया, then it is allowed for production, sale and utilization. I'm just giving you your worldly example so that you will be able to relate it easily. So, how Bhagavan's intelligence you see when Arjuna asked, I just want to know Kshetra, Kshetragna, Jnana, Jneyam, then Prakriti Purusha. So he just started Kshetra, Kshetragna. As the question was short, first he gave answer short. Kshetram, Idam Shariram, and the one who knows is Kshetragna. Now, that is not the goal of life. Goal is to know the supreme reality who is within and beyond everything. Therefore, second shloka. Kshetragnam Charma means Sarva Kshetreshu. Now, Arjuna asked question. If it's a wrong question, he would have said, Abhega wala question pucha, aise wala baat pucha. But the question being so noble, while appreciating Bhagavan says, Kshetra Kshetragna Jnana is real Jnana. So when you say it's real Jnana, then you have to, like when I go to a shop and I say this thing is very good, then I have to buy it, no? सिर्फ कहकर आने से उसको क्या फायदा? So भगवान ने कहा कि ज्ञानम is really that where you know क्षेत्र and क्षेत्रज्ञ. क्षेत्र क्षेत्रज्ञयोः ज्ञानम यत् तत् ज्ञानम. फिर बताइए ना डॉक्टर भगवान जी. Bhagavan started taking. Before telling what his kshetra contains, first he says, I am going to tell these things. Then these things I am telling not only out of my head, but it is there Vedanta Shrutimata also, it is there in Brahma Sutras also. So first the things are Sat Kshetram Yattu, Yadruku, Yadvikari, Yataha, Yatu, Yat Prabhava. All these 6 things. But Samasena, very short, make sure. So in the forthcoming shlokas, all these 6 things regarding the kshetra are explained. You have to search. Agar they are not direct or clear. But Bhagavan answers, promise kiya कि मैं बता रहा हूँ तो बताए होंगे जरूर. Then he took up the next topic. Ki it is not that I am only the authority to you. No. Rishibhi bhavudha Geetam. Where did the rishis do the Geetam? Chandobhi vividahi pratak. From all, in all the Vedas at different times, different periods, different rishis, to their different disciples, they told what they got revealed. This is Shruti. In the Shruti, only in the mode of contemplation, the Lord reveals. They don't do anything intellectual gymnastics. In the purest of the heart, it is revealed. Like Newton. In the purest of the heart, where he was not a bhogi that time to eat that apple, 100 times he saw that, every time he was a bhogi, eating the apple, therefore that the law was not revealed to him. This time he was contented in the stomach, therefore the apple fallen has not tempted him to eat it too. He was in the pure heart. Therefore the question came, why didn't it go up? Why it came down? He started throwing everything up. Everything is coming down. Then he understood somebody is there without pull. That's called a gravitational pull. Then so much of the science developed out of it. It's a revelation to him. So he is a rishi. Rishis never invent anything. Newton never invented earth gravity. It is always there. He only discovered it. उन्होंने तैयार करके अर्थ में पंप नहीं किया ना gravitational pull. Right from the beginning of creation, it's happening. No scientific thing can be called as inventions actually. They are always there. They are only discoveries. Nobody can invent anything which is not there. Invention is only God's work, not ours. So the rishis, when it got revealed to them in their meditational poise, they also told the kshetra to be of these details. Not only them, hetumadbi, the logicians also. Logicians use their intellect. Shruti vadins, for them the Shruti, they listen it. It is revealed to them, that's all. Little bit tomorrow, more about it, I'll talk. So hetumadbi, even the logicians, Brahma Sutra padaihi. In all the Pada Brahma Sutra, they also have done the explanation of the Kshetra to be this. Having said this now, in the next 2-3 shlokas, Bhagavan talks all that which constitutes under the category heading of Kshetra. Then what is our job? Listing them, all of them, noting all of them, we must know that we are Kshetragna, it is Kshetra. Other than knowing it and being a witness, I should not have any aham mama relation with it. If I have, I suffer. That is how through Vibhaga, the Jnanam is given in the burning light of that fire of Jnanam. The Ajnanam in which we were unnecessarily getting identified and suffering gets burnt. That's you get liberated. This is how the Jnana Marga gives mukti through the Vibhaga and the Nasha of the Karana of the Dukkha. which is nothing but ignorance and ignorance-led delusion. Any example, like drinks and drugs. It is an ignorance that it is harmful for your body and money. But he doesn't want to gain the knowledge and live the knowledge. He allows the ignorance to come to next level. The next level is delusion. In the delusion, I cannot be without it. Addiction. Tomorrow I'll talk more on it. Okay? Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Now today we do Sri Vishnoho Pratah Smaranam. कितने हैं इसमें? 3 है. आज एक, कल एक, परसों एक. First, वो पूरा पढ़ेंगे. अतः श्री विष्णोः प्रातः स्मरणम. ओम. All are same tune. प्रातः स्मरामि, भजामि, नमामि. थोड़ा इधर उधर कभी होगा. ओम प्रातः स्मरामि भवभीति महार्ति शान्त्यै नारायणं गरुडवाहनं अब्जनाभं ग्राहाभिभूत वरवारण मुक्तिहेतुं चक्रायुधं तरुणवारिज पत्रनेत्रं प्रातर्नमामि मनसा वचसा च मूर्ध्ना पादारविन्दयुगलं परमस्य पुंसः नारायणस्य नरकार्णव तारणस्य पारायण प्रवणविप्र परायणस्य प्रातर्भजामि भजताम् अभयं करं तं प्राक् सर्वजन्मकृतपाप भयापहत्यै यो ग्राहवक्त्र पतिताङ्घ्रि गजेन्द्र घोर शोक प्रणाशन करो धृत शंख चक्रः. इति विष्णोः प्रातः स्मरणम. फर्स्ट मंत्र का सिंपल मीनिंग प्रातः स्मरण. अर्ली मीनिंग I remember Lord Vishnu. What for you are remembering? Bhavabhiti Maha Arti Shanti. For the Shanti pacification of Arti, the distress and dukkha out of the fear of samsara in this world. What I want, it never comes. What I don't want, it never leaves me. Ever always fear causing restlessness and misery. So I want the Lord to free me from this. Bhavabhiti Maha Arti Shanti Pratah Smarami. Who are you doing Smarana? Narayana. Narayana means 2 things. Lord who is in the water sleeping. Nara is water. Ayana means is sleeping. Nara also means Narasya Samohaha. The cumulative of all the beings. So in all the beings, Lord is there. That is why he is also called Narayana. Very common name Narayana. You should know the etymological meaning also. Naram yasya ainam Narayana. So to Narasya Samoha Naraha, Naram yasya ainam, again Narayana. So the one who stays in waters, the one who is there in all the human beings as their self. Like Aham Atma Gudakesha Sarvabhutashaya Sthitaha. You know, the first vibhuti we saw in 10th chapter. Narayana. Then Garuda Vahanam. The one who has his vehicle as Garuda. Almost all our devatas have the Vahanas, Ayudhas and Abhushana and consorts. कोई को नहीं होंगे consort, but Vahana, the vehicles, Ayudha, the weapons, Abhushana, the ornaments and the consorts. So here about Garuda Vahana is it. Garuda Vahanam, who has Garuda's vehicle, then Abjana, so vehicle, came that word, English came from Vahanam, English Sanskrit word only. How close see? Vehicle, Vahanam. You can't say that Sanskrit has come from Hindi or English. Anyway, so Narayanam, Garuda Vahanam, Abjanabham, the one who has got in the navel, the Abja, the lotus from here, the Brahmadeva has come. Then, what is one of the great Leela of God out of so many? Graha Abhibhuta Vara Varana Mukti Hetu. Graha, crocodile. Abhibhuta, overpowered by this crocodile. Vara Varana. Varana is elephant. Vara is Raja. The king of the elephants was held by this elephant. And 1,000 each by this crocodile, Graha, 1,000 years they fought with each other. ऐसा लिखा रहता है भागवत में. to that elephant which was caught by this crocodile. Mukti hetu, Bhagavan came and finished that crocodile and gave mukti to that elephant. That's called Hari Avatar. Story I can tell, but आज time हो गया, कल 2 minute बताता हूँ. Okay, then mukti hetu chakrayudham. He had a chakra in his hands. With that, he has finished that graha and gave moksha first to the graha. Pucha kisne, you should give the moksha to elephant. He is your bhakta. He prayed to you. Yeah, elephant is my bhakta, no doubt. But this crocodile was holding the feet of my bhakta. Therefore, he deserves mukti first. This elephant is called as Indradyumna Raja. In his earlier life, got cursed. And this crocodile is a Gandharva by name Hu, like a Chinese name. Hu Nama Gandharva. They have like that name Hu. So he gave mukti to both of them. So by the way, here Chakrayudham, then Taruna Varija Patra Netram, the one whose eyes are like the very freshly blossomed lotus petal. Taruna, very young. Vari, the water. Varija, born in the water, that is lotus. Patra is petal. Netram is the eyes. The one whose eyes are like the freshly blossomed lotus petal. To him I am doing namaskar. Smarami, smarana karna. So I am also caught up in the samsara, held by the graha called as delusion. Liberate me, Lord. So if I tell you in that way, symbolically and spiritually, half an hour I need to talk. So tomorrow I'll take 2 minutes and talk the next श्लोक also we'll see. ठीक है? तो आज एक ही पढ़ेंगे. ओम प्रातः स्मरामि भवभीतिं महार्ति शान्त्यै नारायणं गरुडवाहनमब्जनिनाभं ग्राहाभिभूत वरवारणमुक्तिहेतुं चक्रायुधं तरुणवारिज पत्रनेत्रं प्रातर्नमामि मनसा वचसा च मूर्ध्ना पादारविन्दयुगलं परमस्य पुंसः नारायणस्य नरकार्णवतारणस्य पारायण प्रवणविप्रपरायणस्य प्रातर्भजामि भजताम् अभयं करं तं प्राक् सर्वजन्मकृतपाप भयापहत्यै योग्राहवक्त्रपतिताङ्घ्रि गजेन्द्रघोर शोक प्रणाशनकरो धृतशङ्खचक्रः. इति श्री विष्णोः प्रातः स्मरणं. So we have done this. We saw the Geetha. We did our Vedic chanting of Rudram, first Anuvakam Namakam, and we have done our earlier chants. Thank you. Om Durjana Sajjano Bhuyat Sajjana Shantima Priyat Shanto Muccheta Vandebhyaha Muktaschanyan Vimochet Asato Ma Sadgamaya Tamaso Ma Jyotirgamaya Mrityorma Mrudangamaya Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate Om Shanti 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 Hari Om Sri Gurubhyo Paramanishibhyo Brahmane Sutimatre Geetha Matre Om Sri Krishna Chandra Bhagavan Ki Jai Geetha Maya Ki Jai वेदव्यास भगवान की जय, सद्गुरु भगवान की जय, महाविष्णु भगवान की जय, आज के आनंद की जय. समस्त श्रोता भक्त साधक सेवक उपासक जिज्ञासु धर्म संस्थापक गण की युवागण की जय. तो संकल्प we have done in the mind today. In the class we might have not done, but that संकल्प कभी एक दिन बोले या ना बोले भी वो हर दिन वो संकल्प है. वह संकल्प है. Oh Lord, we are doing all this class for us to know the truth told in the Upanishads, us to have the darshan of the Lord told in Purana, and all of us to be empowered to succeed in the world, also serve the world. And let Sanatana Dharma spread everywhere so that people become more spiritual. Thus they find solutions to all their existing problems, live life in such a manner that they don't cause problem to themselves and world at large. This Shakti is their only spirituality. Thank you. We just stopped today. Om Namah कर दिया हमने. राम राम राम.